Most people don't lose in dropshipping because they have the wrong product. It's because they lose the ability to build a high converting product page. A page that's got videos on it, that gets authority, that builds trust, and it doesn't leak conversions. Meaning like someone is like, man, this just feels like a general store, like it's coming from China. When you build a page that looks like a branded page, like you are the number one in that niche, people feel the trust and they want to buy from you. So in this video, this is going to be a part 2 training, how to build the highest converting product page for Shopify dropshipping with a step-by-step using the AI PagePilot, which is an amazing tool that we use. We're going to be adding in the review photos of different customer reviews. We're going to be adding in the highest converting videos that we found on TikTok. And this is the part 1 training that's going into the part 2 where we build a winning product page. We already did part 1 where we found out the highest converting products that are working right now leading into March 2026. So here's the game plan today, everyone. Step 1, we're gonna import 2 product pages, one from our competitor, the other one from AliExpress. Okay, we like to get from 2, so we see this marketing angle from AliExpress and we like to get the marketing angle from our competitor. Step 2, we combine the best assets from both pages into one cleaner stack. All right, step 3, we're gonna be building bundle offers. Okay, the product that I'm gonna be picking today is a titanium ceramic wax for making your car really shiny, and especially if your paint is getting really dull. We're gonna build bundle offers for a car scratch removal product, and also what's the other product we're gonna be doing? Car scratch remover, and then also a headlight restoration, you guys. So step 5, we're gonna be making sure that it's all optimized for mobile. More than 90% of your sales are gonna be on mobile, everyone. So stay to the end because I'm gonna be giving you the exact section by section, the full blade book, how we use PagePilot, how we copy from our competitor, and even AliExpress. We can even copy from Amazon if we want to. And literally, once you have a winning template, right? You can reuse that template for every single product that you build from here on out. You need a winning template first. So let's dive on into my computer screen and let's make this page. So if you guys remember, this is the part 1 training. This is the product that I found. It's an amazing titanium ceramic wax cream. All right, there's been a lot of successful $1 million winning products that has been ceramic wax. This is a titanium one. Here is our competitor. I love the bundle offers. We're gonna be building something really similar on our page as well, bundle offers. And we're also gonna be taking from the AliExpress link here as well. Here's the one on AliExpress. There might be an image or 2 that we wanna keep. We might wanna see the marketing angle that it built for us on PagePilot. So if you guys remember, I'm gonna put it up on my screen right now, where we actually like to take from not only our competitor, which is the Shopify website, but we also like to take from the AliExpress link or Amazon link. And we like to combine the best assets together into one clean product page. We're also gonna be building bundles, you guys, amazing bundles. I have a bundle offer here. I want to show you that this is a car scratch removal kit we're gonna have right underneath as a bundle offer. And we're also gonna do a headlight restoration kit as a bundle offer. If you guys remember on the part 1 training, I'm really big on bundle offers. This is how we make an incredible high average order value. This is a product of mine that's working extremely well with my students. And we're offering a free car if they buy one car and they buy the set together. We give them a free car. The same thing is happening with our another product over here, which is the magnetic blocks. These blocks right here got great bundle offers, guys. 150 piece, 300 piece, 500 piece. And we're also offering a storage box and also the light up cubes. Most people like to take up on the bundle offers. It makes them want to feel like they're saving more, and you make more money at the end of the day, guys. So that's super important following this setup here. All right, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're also gonna be downloading the best videos from TikTok, and we're gonna be putting them on our page. So this is exactly what we're gonna be doing, guys. We're gonna be taking right from our competitor. We're gonna be taking it straight from AliExpress. And we're gonna be building out the best, highest converting product page possible from our competitor and also from AliExpress. So I'm gonna be also generating different product pages for this product here too, the car scratch removal kit, and then the car headlight restoration kit. So let's go ahead and let's start building these pages now. I'm going to go ahead and start with the first one, which is from the competitor. All you got to do is put the link over here inside the PagePilot tool and then hit generate product page. If you guys had a certain marketing angle right here, you can put some specific text in here. Like let's say you had a name of your product. You know, like for example, this is called the Veeam Life Guard Shop. So if you have a good idea of what the name of your product that you want to name it, you might want to put that here to focus on that. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and leave that open and see what it creates for us. So I'm going to go ahead and hit create product page. I'm now going to grab the link from AliExpress and I'm going to do the same very thing. Okay. So this is creating. I'm going to do another product page here in a second. So once that's done, here we go. Here's the AliExpress link. And I'll go ahead and hit create product page. Okay, so that takes no more than about a minute and a half, everyone. And so we're gonna go ahead and look at both of these pages when they're done, and we're gonna import both of them into our store over here. I got like a store that is ready to roll here that we can go ahead and build our page on and show you exactly how to do this step by step so it looks really clean, okay? If you guys don't know PagePilot, I love this tool, you guys. It's amazing. It really does an amazing job, and it builds us all the different sections, but there's some sections that I like to remove and some sections that I like to keep. So I'm gonna show you how to build the #1 winning product page ever. This has been proven, guys. I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of students, and I got so much data to back it up, and proof beats promises, okay? So we're gonna be literally giving you the #1 winning product page out there possible. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first one here that's already done. How long did that take, guys? No more than about a minute, all right? This is what it looks like. This is the one from our competitor. All right, take a look at this. They called it the Mirror Shield Titanium Wax Cream Pro Guard. I like that. Maybe we call it Pro Guard Titanium Wax Cream. How do you guys like that? Pro Guard Titanium Wax Cream. I do like Mirror Shield. That's pretty cool. All right, so it does have the bundle offers already built in, but I'll probably name these a little bit different here and then price them a little bit different. It's got a nice review, free shipping, free returns. It's got some photos in here. The Get Mine Now got some nice photos, I like this photo here too. It shows the before and after. It's got the emojis right here. All right, I like this page a lot. And then it's got our reviews right here. The only thing that our reviews are missing is photos, guys. We want really good photos to add in here. So this page came out looking amazing. I love this. It's got a nice FAQ. So I'm gonna go ahead and import this right into our Shopify store right now. I'm gonna go ahead and click on this button right here. I got my own theme right here, Digital Ecom Mentor, and we're gonna go ahead and import this into this store over here. This is gonna be a testing store. All right, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the AliExpress link now, and we're gonna see how this one came out. I bet you that the competitor's page came out better, but we might wanna take a look at this one and see, you know, what they have on here. Maybe they got a good headline somewhere, or maybe some good reviews. Tired of water spots and frequent washes? That's a good pain point. You know, we might want to lead with that somewhere. Worried about fading and bird dropping and scratches? That's kind of cool. You know, I like this photo right here, titanium ceramic wax. That's cool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and import this into our store as well. We might want to keep a few of these photos, and we might want to go in here and look under the Facebook ads part. If you guys see here, each of these products have Facebook ads that you guys could use when you go to launch your ads. And I'm gonna be doing a part 3 of this training where we're gonna actually launch this product. So not only does this tool give you a product page, but it gives you the Facebook ads to use as well. So that's pretty awesome. What do you guys think about that? Product page and Facebook ads. The Facebook ads have 3 different versions. You have a short version, you have a long version, and a medium version. Okay, I love the long version because it's got like a real review, and then it's got these check boxes here, emojis. This is the stuff that I really like to use on our product page, like having an actual review. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. And I also like the headlines down here. Next level paint protection with graphene. Ultimate hydrophobic car wax protection. Shield your car with titanium wax. That's a good one right there. And then it's got the little emoji, the car emoji. That's fire, guys. That's fire right there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this on into our store right now. I'm gonna hit edit import. Okay, let me share this with you guys. Okay, import. We're gonna select the store. We're gonna turn on this button right here. You gotta turn on this little button here. That's important because that way it brings in all the different elements correctly into the store. And then now you go over here to your store and you click on products, and you're gonna see it already added in there, everybody. Okay, so here it is right here, Mirror Shield Titanium Wax Cream Pro Guard. It's already in here, guys. It's got the photos and everything. Like, take a look. So all I need to do now is set up the pricing and set up the bundle offers. I love it when we say buy more, save more. That is actually one of the best things to do on every product page. Buy more, save more. So we can keep that. And what I recommend is that we sell 2 jars as the minimum. 2 jars is the minimum. We don't really make money if we just sell 1 jar. So I would say we do 2 jars, we do 3 jars, okay? And then we can do a 4 jars, and then maybe like a 6 jars or something like that. 6 jars, okay? And this is what we normally do. Let me show you what we do here. We could say here is most popular, okay, most popular. We can do down here, which is, I don't know. And then the last one we'll do maximum savings. I always like to do max savings, okay? Max savings, and then the middle one we can do best value. Best value, that's a really good one right here, best value. You guys like that? So I'm gonna go ahead and save that. And that's why a lot of stores, I'm gonna share with you guys why I started with 2 jars. A lot of stores, you'll see they do a buy one, get one free. Why do they do that? They do that because they don't make money if they just sell 1. And so you wanna have where you make people think that they're gonna be spending more money. So if we just do 1 jar, maybe they only wanna spend $29. But if we do 2 jars for like $39, they're more likely to spend the money. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'll show you guys how to price this out here. So we're gonna do 2 jars at $39.95. Okay, I like the 9s. And then we always double the compare price to show at least 50% off. Okay, so $39.95, and then the compare price would be $79.95. You always gotta double it, you guys, so it shows like a 50% savings. I hope that makes sense, you guys, how important that is, all right? So the 3 jars, let's see, so $39.95, so maybe, sometimes I'll even ask the AI, how should I price these for the maximum conversions? So if that's 39, then maybe we can do 59. Okay, I think we can get away with $59.95, and then we want to at least double the 59. So 59 times 2, guys, what's that? 59 times 2, that's $119.95. Okay, we have to at least double that. We might even go up a little bit, so $129.95. So it looks like they're saving a little bit more money. Okay, let's do the 4 jars now. 4 jars, guys. So we sell the 2 for $39. If we sell the 4, then the 4 might be, let's see what, $69.95? I don't know, like let's say $69.95 for 4. And then the 6 jars, we can maybe do $89.95, I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Like, I'm just kind of going off the fly here, but I love to do the 9s, okay? So let's do the compare price here. So $69.95 times 3, okay, times 3, that's $209.85. So I would probably do a compare price of like $239.95. You want to literally like make it look like it's almost 60-70% off, you guys. Like, you want to make it look extremely valuable. I'll show you how it looks on the page here in a second. So the 6 jars, let's see what that would be, guys. So 6 jars, let's say the 4 jars is 69. Okay, so what would be, okay, so 3 is 59, all right, and then the 4 is 69. So let's do like 89. I think $89.95 would be fair. Okay, $89.95, and then $89.95 times let's see here, 2 is 179. Okay, I'm just trying to do it. I'm trying to figure out the compare price that we're gonna put here. So the compare price here is $239. Okay, so what's gonna be our compare price here? Like, it's gotta be at least like $289 or something, right? It's got to be a lot higher like than $239. So we'll take a look at the product page here in a second and see how it looks, all right? So I think we're done here on the pricing, and I do like to ask the AI a lot, like to help me with pricing, like to get, you know, what's going to make the most sense with our customers. What are people most likely going to, what's going to make them want to get over the hump and buy? So 2 jars is 50%. 3 jars is 53%, so it goes up a little bit. 4 jars is 70%, okay, so it goes up quite a bit. And then 6 jars is 68%. So I think I just got to change the compare price on the 4 jars
and then that would make it more reasonable. I think I need to change the compare price a lot lower here on the 4 jars. So maybe I'll do like, I don't know, $199.95. I'll see how that will look. Hang on. Let's see how that looks, guys. $199. Okay, I'm gonna refresh the screen here and see. So, okay, so 3 jars is 53, and then that's 65% there, and then 68% here. So you could see here that I kind of, you know, I might want to bump it down just a little bit more, maybe to $189.95, you know, so it doesn't, it's not, you know, because you want the biggest, largest one to stand out the most, okay? Like the 6 jars, you want that to be the most savings. You don't want the 4 jars to be right behind it. Okay, so 63% and then 68%. Okay, you guys, does that make sense, you guys, how we did the pricing there? All right, so that came out looking really good. And so, you know, and you guys want to add in really good photos in here, AI photos, okay? AI photos, and I'm going to show you here soon how to make AI photos, and we're going to add them in here, like really cool. We're going to use Nano Banana, okay? That's an amazing tool, all right? So first, let's go look at our template. All right, you guys, we're going to go look at our template. You hit View Template over here, okay? And while this is opening up, I'm going to go ahead and import the next product. And I think it's already imported. We just imported it just now. We can actually take a look at it. So this is what our other product looks like right here inside the store. So like I was telling you earlier, there might be a headline that I want to keep. There might be a review that I like. There might be some photos that I like. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do real quick. I'm going to show you how to do that, all right? So for example, I might hit plus photo right here, and then go through here and then click on some photos that I like that came over from the AliExpress link, okay? Does that make sense? These are some photos that came over from AliExpress that I'll add into this, this product page here. I am really big on adding in all the best photos you possibly can. Like, you wanna have all the best photos, guys. Okay, so this is how we do it. I'm gonna show you guys how to build your product page so it looks amazing, all right? So I always say right here, like at 292 reviews, you could say happy customers, 292 happy customers, something like that. Happy customers, you know, happy car owners or something like that. You can even make it about the product, happy car owners, right? And I also like to bring the review up at the top, like above the title. And I don't like too much text in here, so I like to hide this right here. So it only shows the checkboxes. So it's checkbox, checkbox, reviews, title, checkbox. Another thing I like to remove is the quantity. The reason is because people can add more quantity when they go to your side cart and they actually add to cart, guys. The next thing that I love to do is I love drop downs. I don't really like the pills. I love drop downs, guys. Drop downs work really well for me. So what is a drop down? It's this right here where it drops down, where they can do a drop down right here. That works amazing with me in my sales, okay? I'm also gonna make the drop down where it's a full width drop down, full width. So it opens up like that. You see that right there? The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my button green, okay? Very green, like a bright, bright green, guys. Green means go, and green is always gonna be the best color to get the most add to carts, okay? Green is go, okay? And then we got a nice review. I will then add like payment badges right here. I like to add payment badges right here. Okay, payment badges, take a look. It's right here built into the theme. The next thing I like to add is a sticky add to cart, guys, a sticky add to cart. So it shows up no matter where they are on the product page. I like to have it show up always. And we want to make that green as well, okay? On the sticky cart, we want the variants to show. So when they're down here on the sticky cart, they can actually choose which variant they want. And you want to do the same thing on mobile as well. So if you go to mobile here, they don't have the selection until you actually select it here on mobile. So you got to remove some of these things. So it just has the add to cart and then the selection. So they could select what they want on mobile, all right? That's really important, you guys. The sticky cart, and you want to make the sticky cart bright green too. Okay, so it's the same as your color green. Green, green, green. All right, so here is a nice text right here. Tired of paint and dull finish after years in the sun. Okay, that's nice. I like that. I like these photos right here. I like the text. This needs to be kind of a square, you know, because it's kind of cutting off the text right there. So I like to make that square. And then we got the review. So the only thing that we're kind of missing right now is adding videos. Okay, videos. We're also missing photo reviews of the people using the product. We're missing that, and how we do that is we just click on each one of these reviews and we drag over a photo of someone using the product. Okay, and then we're missing the bundle offer. I'm going to show you guys how to add the bundle offer here right now. Okay, we're going to click on the plus button right here. I'm just trying to find it. Just need a plus button. Here we go, plus button. And then we're looking for a bundle offer or bundle. Here we go, bundle offer. Here it is right there, guys. Bundle offer. Buy X, get X. So what I like to say is buy 2, get 10% off. Get 10% off. So all they got to do is just add any one of these and they'll get 10% off the whole order, guys. So all you got to do is go down here. You'll say free shipping included. Free shipping included. Okay, grab the deal, and then you put the percent discount. You put like a 10% off right here, 10% right here. The only thing that you're missing now is selecting the products. Okay, so while we're finishing this page, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in these other bundle offer products right here. So here's one of them. It's a car scratch removal. So I'm gonna go over here to the AI tool. I'm gonna hit create page. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the link and hit create page. I'm also gonna do the headlight restoration kit too. Okay, so let's see here. Why didn't this work? Create page. Okay, it gave me an error just now. So okay, now it worked. All right, I'm gonna do the next page, create page. I'm gonna put in the link, create page. All right, so what I did just now is I'm now making this page here for the car scratch remover. I'm also making the restoration kit, okay? So you guys are gonna get a little bit of both, all right? And here's a little video too that's kind of cool that we can add into the product page too, okay? So I like that, you know what I mean? I wanna add videos if we got them, to the product page. Okay, so that's, I think, the next step that we're gonna do right now is we're gonna add in the videos into the product page, okay? And so what you wanna do is you wanna hit add section right here. Let me first save this, okay? And then I'm gonna refresh this. So I don't really have many videos except for the ones that are already over here on Winning Hunter. So
yeah, I've been there.
I'm gonna grab this one on Winning Hunter. Okay, and I'm gonna download that. I'm also gonna go over here to TikTok and I'm gonna download some of them on TikTok as well. Okay, I'm gonna get like at least 3 good videos. Here's one. Okay, I'm gonna go to this website here called Snapvid, and I'm gonna go ahead and download the HD version. You guys always want the HD version, especially if you're gonna run Facebook ads. You always want the highest quality when you're getting ready to run any ads, okay? So I just downloaded 2 videos just now. I'm gonna show you how to add them. So we go right here and we click on image with text, guys, okay? And this button right here doesn't work, so I like to remove that button and then add the add to cart button, okay? So we remove that button and we hit the add to cart button, okay? So add to cart. And so the only thing that we're missing is some text right here in our video. So let's first add our video. I'm gonna go ahead and drag them over. Okay, video 1, video 2. I'll let those kind of populate there, all right? And I'll show you how we can go ahead and use the Facebook ads text to make some really good text for our part right there for the headline and everything, okay? So, for example, let's go to the Facebook ad text on the AliExpress link. I thought the AliExpress link text came out fire. I thought it came out really good. So let's use that Facebook ad text. So Facebook ads. Okay, this is for the headlights. My bad. Let's go over here and see. I'm trying to find the Facebook ad text. I'm going to show you guys why that I use that because it really pops. The Facebook ad text really stands out. Okay. So I'm clicking on Facebook ads right here. You guys can see. All right, letting it populate here. And when you guys go build your ads, you can grab the short version, the long version, etc. Okay, so here we go. So here is the different text: showroom shine without effort, long-lasting gloss, quick apply, mirror shine in minutes. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna grab this text right here: apply titanium ceramic wax cream in minutes. All right. All right, so look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and add the video, and then we're gonna add the text right here. You guys see that? This is exactly the style that I like. I like to add text, okay? And I also like to add bullet point emojis, okay? Bullet point emojis and text. And then I also like to bold certain power words in here. Okay, that's really important, guys, is power words. And then we're gonna add in now the headline. So which headline do you guys like best? Showroom shine without the effort? I like that. I like that. Showroom shine without the effort. So that's gonna be our headline. Look at that right there. And then it's got the video, guys. Now, if you wanted to take it a step further, you can bring this video into CapCut or Canva and then put your logo on it. Okay, similar to how my student put her logo on her videos right here. Railgrid or Railgrid, right? You can brand your videos with your logo on there. So for example, Mirror Shield, we can brand it with Mirror Shield or ProGuard or Mirror Shield. That could be our name that we put right in there, okay? So what we do now is I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this, and then I'll show you what we do. So we duplicate it, all right, and then here's our second one, and then we put it for the right hand side. So the video is going to go on the right, okay? So instead of video on the left, video on the right, because when someone is scrolling down, you want video left, video right, etc. Okay, just like the other students, guys. So all I'm going to do here is now add in the new video. All right, I'm gonna change out the video here with the other one. Okay, boom. Okay, here's the other video right here, and then now we're gonna have to get some new text. Okay, and I like to use the review style text. This works really well right here. Let me show you how this looks. This looks fire, guys. I'm gonna remove the country of Canada, and then maybe I'll use a guy's name instead of Emily. I'll put David or something like that. David R. or Scott R. Right? And then you got like the check boxes, and then what it isn't. No frequent waxing, no dull faded paint anymore. So it's a nice review, guys. David, and then it has the check boxes here. And then now you need another headline, okay? Mirror shine in minutes. I like that. Mirror shine in minutes. Look at that. Mirror shine in minutes. That's a good one. Okay, boom. There we go, guys. So that's how it works. And then what you want to do is you want to have like a few of these, and then you don't want to have, I like to have at least 4 videos, all right? At least 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? And then I like to go right into the reviews. So I like this element right here, right before the reviews. I'll show you why I like this element. Let me show you why, okay? Take a look at this. Take a look at this element. So it's got the nice headline, and then it's got these bullet point like emojis. You guys see that? Deep shine, 9H protection, fast, self-clean, and then it goes into the reviews. This is the element that I really like underneath your 4th video, okay? So what I would do is I would drag these up and put it right underneath the underneath the video here, okay? So let's see here, right there, okay? So it's got to go underneath the next video. Hang on a second. Let's see. Okay. Video 1, video 2, and then this part right here. And then I like to go into the reviews. Okay. Remember the reviews. Okay. Here's the reviews. And so I'm going to bring that up and put this right underneath the reviews under this part. So the only thing that you're missing is adding maybe 2 more videos, guys. 2 more videos. So I'll show you what it looks like on the other student store. All right, let me show you what it looks like. So here it is. Video 1, headline, paragraph, bullet point emojis. Headline, paragraph, bullet point emojis. Headline, paragraph, bullet point emojis. Okay, look at that. And here's a review right here. USA, right? Unlock endless learning and fun, USA. And then it has in that one element I was telling you guys about, where it's got the headline and then the little bullet point like emojis. That comes out looking amazing. And then you add your reviews right here. And the reviews have got to be people using the actual product, okay? So that is what you're missing right here. You're just missing maybe 2 more videos and then adding in photos of people using this product. All right, that's literally the only thing that you're missing, guys. So you can look for reviews on Amazon. On Amazon is a great place to find reviews, you guys. I love to look on Amazon for reviews. So let's go look there now real quick and see if we can find a few people using this product on Amazon. Okay, so here it is right here. Here it is, guys. Here it is. Perfect. Boom. Okay, there's one. And you want someone with a lot of reviews, so you get a lot of people with photos, right? You want the photos, you need the photos. Okay, this is a brand new winning product, so it might be hard to find a lot of photos with this. So at least we'll be able to get some of them. So let's go ahead and go to the reviews here. And we're looking for some with photos. Okay, let's see if we can get, if we can filter by photos. Okay, filter by photos is right here, image only. Okay, this one doesn't have any images, dang it, dang it. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see if this guy's got photos. No photos here. All right, let's go to this one here. All right, let's see if this guy's got photos. Yeah, we got some photos, guys. Review with photos, okay? So here we go. We got this image here. 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 Basically, just whatever photos you can basically get your hands on. This is a nice photo here too. It's got a before and after. So I'll show you guys how we can do this, all right? So we're gonna go over here to the product page. We're gonna click on one of these reviews. And then I'm literally just gonna drag over this review into this little box right here. Okay, and that's, let's see if that worked. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so I added that in there. Let's see what's going on here. Why? Nope. Close right view. Okay, don't know what happened there. It looks like, okay, so I'm trying to drag over this photo into this area here. Okay. All right, and now it's loading up. Now it's loading up. Okay, see it right here, guys? So that's what you gotta do. You gotta basically click on the review and then drag over whatever photo you wanna add in there, okay? Very simple, guys. So you just basically click on the review and then drag over the photo of what you want to load up in there. So I'm just gonna drag that over right there. Here's the next review. Okay, that's a nice before and after. I'm gonna click on the next one here, and then I'm gonna drag over this one. Why is it doing this split thing? I've never seen that before. Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's crazy. So let's drag that in there. Okay, there we go. Here's the next review. So it takes a while, you guys, to really find all the best reviews possible to get in there. Like, it's gonna take time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to go through a few different listings to really narrow it down and dial it out. Like, it takes time, okay? But once you got it in there, you're gonna love it. You guys are gonna see a big difference in your sales when you got all the winning reviews in there, all right? So far, you guys, we definitely got nice pricing going on, the 50% savings. The next thing that we want to do is make some AI images, so when someone clicks on the 2 jars, it'll show the 2 jars. If someone clicks on the 3 jars, it'll show the 3 jars. If someone clicks on 4 jars, it does all of that. So I think that's what we're gonna do next, is work on the AI Nano Banana photos, okay? So you guys can see how we do that. This is next level right here. This is really next level, guys. So that's what we're gonna do next. I'm gonna go ahead and go over here to the AI Studio, Nano Banana, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and copy my prompt, okay? Anyone has access to this. This is an absolutely free tool, you guys, absolutely free. And then we're gonna go ahead and start a new chat. I'm gonna add in my prompt, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put in the name of my store. So let's say that our store, let's say the name of this is called the Pro Guard or Mirror Shear Titanium Wax or something like that. Let's give it the name of our product. Okay, the Mirror Shield Titanium Wax. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there, Titanium Guard, okay? And then now we want to say we want square size images. We got the prompt in here. So now all we got to do, you guys, is add in the different photos. Okay, so all we got to do is add in the different photos in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and just go through and download each of these photos. Okay, so it knows exactly what the product looks like. And then we can go ahead and build out all these really cool AI photos. Okay, like before and after, etc., etc. What we do need too is what the product actually looks like in the canister. So, you know what I mean? Like, we can actually build, when we say we want like a 3-pack and stuff like that, it'll build the 3-pack. it'll know exactly what the product looks like. Okay, like right here, this is important. It needs to see the box, and how it looks on the outside and stuff like that. So I just basically got all 10 of those images, okay, all 10 of them, you guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring them into here. I'm gonna drag the files into here, okay, and it's gonna load up. It's gonna load up all these images, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll run this prompt, and it's gonna now start building me some nice square sized photos with this prompt, okay? And it's gonna use the name of my product and everything. Like, this is gonna be a fire, you guys. It's all about this prompt right here. I'm really good at prompting, you guys. Prompting is like my forte. I feel like I'm one of the best at this, because people, they give the AI so much specific stuff. You really just want to focus on what's going to give you the highest maximum sales and conversions. Look at this right here. Look at this, guys. Mirror Sheer Titanium Wax Cream Pro Guard before and after. Look at that. It even put like the name of our product on the thing right there. That looks great. I love that. That one came out fire. Let's look at this one here. Look at this, guys. Mirror Shield Pro Guard. I like that. This is another good one. This came out looking really good. And once I'm happy with these, then I'll run the prompt again. And that's where people go wrong, you guys. They start adding in another prompt. They add in another prompt. You want to rerun the prompt. If you start adding in a new prompt, it's not going to know how to copy these photos exactly. It's going to actually start getting away from you. So you want to hit rerun, 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 rerun. Okay, so I just got like 2 really good photos. I'm going to go ahead and drag them in here and add them into my library here. And then, like I said earlier, we need to get some photos that have like a 3-pack and then a 4-pack and a 6-pack. Like, we want to have them all. We want to have the 6-pack, 4-pack. Okay, so when they click on that, here's a really good one right here. Look at this. Before, after. It talks about the hypophobic effect, the extreme scratch resistance. Look at that, you guys. That came out looking fire. Fire, fire, fire. Look at that. Look at this one right here. Whoa, whoa. I don't really like this one because it doesn't make sense here. 99% hydrophobic, so that one didn't come out that great. But look at this, guys. This is great. Fast and easy 5-minute application. Woo! That's fire right here. That's a good one. Look at this right here. Look at all of these guys. Look at this. This looks great. Dirt repellent. Look how quality that is. Look at this one right here, before and after. That is great, you guys. It even put the name of our product in there and everything. Look at all of these. Look at these. Look at these. Before and after, the 3-in-1 solution. You see what I mean? When you tell the AI all these different things, it doesn't know. It's too specific. So look at that. It even put the ultimate 3-in-1 solution. Like, that is amazing. I love that. It did all of that for us. So we didn't have to, we didn't have to put the AI in a corner and make it do something very specific, but we actually let it do its thing. So maybe I'll run it again, guys. I'll run it one more time, and then maybe I'll say, now I need like a 2-pack, a 3-pack, etc. So let me add that now. Okay? Let me see here. I need a 2-pack. So when someone selects the 2-pack set, okay, and then now I'm gonna run it, you guys. So now we're gonna have variant photos here when someone hits the 2 jars or 3 jars, 4 jars. So we're gonna go ahead and create that. But look at this, you guys. We got all these new images now that look amazing, and it's got our name in there, Mirror Shield, and all of that stuff. I mean, that is so cool. That is so cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and now get the variants. Okay, look at this right here, 2-pack set. Look at this, guys, 2-pack set. Double the shine, double the protection. Look at that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and drag that in here under the 2 jars. Okay, so now we have a 2-pack set photo for the 2 jars. I need to do the same thing for the 3 jars. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this here, and I'll say 3-pack now. 3-pack, I'll rerun it. Now it's running and it's gonna give me a 3-pack photo. I need to do it going all the way down to 6 jars. Okay, you guys, that makes sense? All right. So the only thing that I'm really missing now is adding in my bundle offers here. And I already created the pages. So let me go ahead and bring them into the store so I could select these into the bundle here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this auto scratch repair paste. This is what we brought in from AliExpress. I'm gonna go ahead and import this, you guys. This is a scratch removal spray. and it's got bundle offers here, 5-piece, 10-piece, 1-piece. But because we just want to basically, you know, I'll probably just do a 1-piece on this because it's a bundle offer. So I'll probably remove those for now. I'll just do like a 1-piece because we really just want to add it right in here as a bundle offer. Okay, so once that's done, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get the 3-pack here. All right, it didn't create us a 3-pack, so I'm gonna go ahead and rerun that again. Okay, so anytime that you don't like what it gave you, just rerun it, you guys, and it'll go back to the drawing board and make you something hopefully even better. Because sometimes it gives you some really wacky ideas, okay? I appreciate you guys for watching this far. I know it's a little bit time consuming, but it can work out extremely well for you once you got this down, you guys, once you got this down, okay? The only thing I don't like about this photo is that it doesn't look like the actual product. So I'm gonna have to say that in here, 3-pack, but make sure it's identical to the cream, you know, pack that I provided, you know, something like that. Like it's identical, you know. I don't want it looking completely different, you know, like it's got to look like this almost, you know what I mean? It's got to look like that. So if it looks too far off, then hey, then something's not right there, you know what I mean? So that was one thing that I caught, but you guys kind of get the idea so far how this is looking and how it should look moving forward. Okay, so it's almost done creating us another 3-pack here. Let's see if it understands what we were trying to tell it here. Okay, yeah, look at this, guys, 3-pack, the ultimate 3-pack, and here it is. It knew exactly what I was talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and download that. I'm gonna go ahead and drag that over here for the 3-pack, okay? So when they select the variant, it'll show that. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in the headlight renewer kit. All right, I'm gonna bring that into the store right here, this renew kit. Okay, all we got to do is price it and then set it up as our bundle. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and select the store here, import, perfect. Okay, everyone, so we're really cooking. So now all I got to do is set up the bundles, and I'm just got to select the product here, select product. So what we always do is we always select the first product, like the first. The first is the first product, so it's going to be the mirror shield. That's going to be the first product, you guys. Because if they select the bundle, we want it, you know, we want them to add, this is the main product, you know, this is the most exciting one. That's why they're here, right? So this is going to be the mirror shield. Okay, so they're going to have that to select first. Okay, and then the second product could be like the headlight, the headlight or something like that, you know, the headlight renew kit. And then the third product could be the car scratch, the scratch something. Here it is, the auto scratch. There it is, right there, just like that, you guys. So we just need to, you know, set it up in here, like if it's going to be free or not free, you know, the pricing and everything like that. So I need to set up the pricing. We're going to give 10% off if they add them all to the bundle. Okay, so I need to go look at the products now and set those up so the pricing looks good. Okay, so let me go do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and dive on into the headlight renew kit. Let me look at that first. Okay, so here we go. The headlight renew kit, here it is. And then I'm going to go see how the pricing is. So the pricing is 0. That's why it says free. So let's do like $29.95. Okay, $29.95. And then we always want to double the compare price. So the compare price would be what? $69.95, something like that, right, guys? $69.95, something like that, I think, or $59.95. But you know, if it's a little bit more than double, that's okay. All right, so let's go set up the other product. All right, and the other product had a lot of bundle offers in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that so it's just one set for this one. So it, you know, because it's really supposed to be just, you know, it's supposed to complement this product page, not be like a bunch of bundle offers. Like you can have, maybe we'll do like you know, a 1, a 2, and a 3. We won't do like 5 and stuff like that. So let's do a 1-piece, okay, a 1-piece, you know, a 2-piece, and then like a 3-piece, okay, something like that, 2 and a 3. All right, and then we'll remove the rest. Okay, just like that, 3-piece. Okay, so let me hit save. All right, and then all we got to do now is set up the pricing on this, and this shouldn't be that difficult. It should just go up like maybe $10 if they want to add one more, $10 if they want to add one more, okay? So let's go ahead and set that up now. So let's say one of them is, the one is $24.95. Okay, that's fine, $24.95. I don't think it costs us very much. And then the compare price is $49. Okay, I think that's fair. $24.95, compare price is $49. And then the 2-piece, we can do $39. Okay, $39.95. Okay, take a look at that, $39, and then we want to double that $39, so we can do maybe like $89.95. And then the 3-piece shouldn't be much more, you guys. You know, like maybe $49. Like that's the one that you really want to get, the $49 one. You know, you really save a lot more on that one. So we could do like maybe $129 as the compare price. So it's like 70% off or 65% off, okay? Does that make sense, you guys? So that should look really good right there inside of our bundle offer right here, okay? So it'll just be 10% off. The prices should update here. Let me go ahead and refresh the page. So I'll show you what it looks like here, you know, with the savings. And the only thing that we're missing now is setting up an actual discount code, you guys, a discount code. Okay, so I'll show you guys how to set up the discount code, because if they hit the bundle offer here, if they hit the bundle offer, you want the discount code to actually work, right? You want the discount code to apply here, all right? And I'll show you how to do that. So we go over here to discount, we hit create discount, and then we're gonna do amount off products, and it's gotta be an automatic discount, okay? So we'll just do 10% off, buy 2 or something like that, okay? 10% off, okay? And then you could either add in the collection or add in the products. So I'll just add the products. You know, the scratch remover, okay? Let's see, what else? The mirror, okay? Any one of these guys, if they add one, okay? And then the headlight, okay? Boom, just like that. And then they gotta buy a minimum of 2. A minimum of 2, just like this, minimum of 2, all right? So they got this right here, minimum of 2. If they add any one of these, they're gonna get 10% off, okay, automatically. Save 10, and we would hit save. And then I'll show you guys how it looks like on the checkout here, on the checkout. So if they hit grab the deal, let me show you guys. You're gonna see right here, you guys see the 10% off, buy 2, 10% off, buy 2. It automatically applied, automatically. 10% off, buy 2. So that's how that works, you guys, just like that. All right, I hope you guys are getting a lot of value here today. Like the only thing that we're really missing is adding in more reviews and adding in more videos, but I don't need to go through and show you, like you guys get the idea here, and then add more photos. If you want, you can go over here to Nano Banana and say, you know, hey, I want like real life photos of people using the product, right? You know, so I don't need text, I don't need any text on the photo. I want like real life photo reviews of people using the product, you know, before, after, real life, something like that. Like, does that make sense, you guys? Like, you don't need like, you know, ad style, you know, like looks like ads. You want it to look like real people using the product. And so what you can do is just go right in here to the reviews and then make some really good photos and then start uploading these photos right in here once you got some good photos. Like right here, look at this, guys. I asked it to no text, and just add in like that. Like, you know, so there's one right there. Here's another, you know, so it just made me 2. It's gonna make me another one right now here in a second. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Like, that's fire right here. So you can basically add in these photos into your reviews. Here's another one. Here's another one. You know, and it's doing a lot of before and after. So maybe I could say, you know, I could remove that, you know, using the product, you know, showing how ugly paint can be before, you know, how ugly the paint could be, and then the transformation, you know, something like that, you know. So, you know, you guys kind of get a few of these photos and then change the prompt and get a few more. So I hope that makes sense, you guys. Like, you don't need to keep building more and more before and after, more and more before and after. Like, you want to change it up a little bit and then, you know, add to the prompt, or, you know, edit the prompt a little bit. So that looks great, guys. Like, this is coming out really good here, okay? So look at this. It's got this Ford, you know, Mustang. It's got this one here. Let's go see what other photos. Look at this. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. It's got the dull paint and then the you know, how it looks. So like, that's great. Look at this one, guys. Look at this one. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's great. Look at that, you guys. That came out fire, 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 fire. Like, that one is great. Like, that guy, you know, smiling up at the camera. Like, that one was fantastic, you guys. That one came out looking amazing. Like, that's the one that you want, where it looks real. Looks totally real. There he is right there. You might even bring Matthew up at the beginning, like, and then Noah at the beginning. Like, these two reviews look fantastic, you guys. So I hope you're getting a lot of value here with the AI prompt. I hope you're getting a lot of value with the bundle offers. And then I don't really care what you do underneath the reviews, guys. Like, you can have all these photos and you know, an FAQ and you know, I like the percentage thing right here. That looks good. You know, I like us versus them. I like the FAQ. But honestly, guys, like, I don't care what you do under the reviews, but you need to have video, this nice little section here, and then nice reviews. Like, I don't care what you do under it, but you need to have this top part looking amazing, okay? So the only thing that I would say that you're missing is more videos, right? We need to add in more videos, you know, and it's always about downloading the one that's got the most hearts on there, the most hearts. You know, that's going to really help you. You know, you want the most hearts, guys, because that's usually going to be the video that works the best in the algorithm, okay? So, like, this video here is 1200. Okay, I like this video here, so I would definitely download that video too. Okay, so you're missing like some more videos, guys. So let me download this next video. And so we'll go ahead and do that. And we're just gonna add one more video, guys. And when you add in these videos, sometimes you don't have to bring in text. You can just leave the add to cart button. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this section. Okay, remember, duplicate. Here it is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the media on this left side. And then I'm gonna hide the headline and the text, and I'll only leave the add to cart button. So now the only thing that I need to do is just replace the video. So it's like, you don't need to have headlines and bullet point emojis on every little section. You know, there's a lot of students where I just have the video, you know what I mean? Like, so this one here, it doesn't have it, but I will just leave a video, guys. Like, you don't have to have headline and text on every section. You could just leave the video with the add to cart button, okay? So this alone is going to be a high converting template, guys. Bundle offers, the drop down, the reviews, like, all of this is going to be an amazing template. If you guys can follow this template on every product you put into your store, you're going to really set yourself up for, you know, from the competition. You're going to get like around a 13%, 14% add to cart rate, okay? High add to carts, you guys. So just like that. And remember, most of your sales are on mobile, guys. 85% of your sales are mobile. So video 1, headline, text, bullet point emojis. Video 2, headline, text, bullet point emojis. And then this is just a video with the add to cart button. You don't have to have a headline here. It's fine. You got headline right here. You got this nice photo. You got these nice bullet point emojis, and then you got nice reviews, guys. All right, you got the sticky add to cart button down here. You got some AI photos of people using the product. And I would just make sure that you fill up all the reviews, guys. You don't want to have any reviews in here without photos. Photo reviews are fire. That's so important. So like I said, I don't care what you put under the reviews, but the top part needs to have that layout, everybody. So I'm so excited for you guys. This is going to be an awesome winning product right here. Awesome bundles. Awesome way to set it up. I hope you guys got a lot of value here today, how we did this, why we did the drop down, why we did the 50% off, why, you know, when they add more, you know, they're going to save more, and why we set up those special photos here. So when they add in like a 3-pack, it'll show a 3-pack and stuff like that. Okay. So guys, get excited. Give this video a like. Let me know which part in this training you like the most. Let me know if you could see why this would work really well on, work really well as a high converting product page. And once you have a high converting product page, then you want to start building your high converting ads on Facebook. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you guys how to do. There's probably one thing that you guys are missing that I would add is right here up at the top. You can do a featured on, and it's called a horizontal ticker. And we do this a lot, guys. This is probably the last thing that I would teach you guys what you would want to do. You guys see this horizontal ticker right here, featured on? You can go grab a bunch of like car magazines or authority car companies and grab their logo and put that in there, okay? All right, so let me show you guys how this works right here. So let's go ahead and just make this white background, like a white background. Okay, that's great. Let's make it white. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll have a featured on text. Okay, we'll say featured on, just like that. You guys see that, featured on? And then now all we need is a logo. Okay, a logo. All right. And we need like a car logo or something, like car magazine logo trust. I don't know. I'm just trying to get some ideas. You click on images. Maybe this one right here, car magazine, guys. You guys see this car magazine? So I'm going to go ahead and download this image right here. Download this image. Okay. And then we could use that as, as it's scrolling through. Maybe you'll find another car company that you can add in here, like like hot rods or something, or you know what I mean, like Hot Rod magazine, you know what I mean, hot rod logo or something. Not sure, like Hot Rod magazine, right? Just like that. Okay, and you want it to be just like a white, like a white background. You don't want it to like you want to go for something that people know, like it's a really popular magazine. Car magazine, popular logo. I'll just say that, popular logo, car magazine. Okay, Cars Illustrated. Look at that. I like that. Cars Illustrated, automobile, Top Gear, guys. There you go. That might be a good one. Top Gear. Okay, let's put that in. Car magazine, Top Gear logo. Look at that. Look at that right here, BBC Top Gear. Look at that, guys. That is fire right here. That is fire, just like that. That's a good one. So now all you got to do is just go over here to the featured on, and then you add an image. Okay. You hit add block. Let me refresh this right here so it'll let me. And then you just add an image in there, and it'll start scrolling along with the ticker. I love horizontal tickers, guys. They're amazing. It really puts the information out there. So you click on image, all right, and then you just load up the image right there. And then once it's in there, I'll just duplicate it and then add the next one. So you'll have at least 2 logos in there, guys. So you got the Top Gear and then the car magazine. The only thing that we're missing is to make it a little bit bigger. So let's try to make it a little bit bigger. So desktop image height, let's do 80. Let's make it, you guys see that? Look at that, look how nice that looks. Okay, on mobile, let's see how big it looks like on mobile. It's kind of small on mobile, so maybe I'll make it like 50. You guys see that right there, featured on, and you want to have like at least 4 or 5 companies in there to make it really stand out, and light there would be amazing, guys. That is fire right there. That's how you really build the trust, you guys. So I hope you guys got a lot of value here today. It's like pretty much ready to roll. One thing I like to do is remove these little things right here. You guys see these little they're called little ticker bullet point things. So I like to remove those. I'll tell you what they're called. I like the dots over media. I like to hide those dots. Okay. Another thing I like to do is put thumbnails right below thumbnails. Okay, so let me put some thumbnails here. Thumbnails bottom. Okay, you guys see the thumbnails now right down here? I like to put the thumbnails, and I like to make it look like, so they're pretty big looking. So I'll put 4 thumbnails, okay? So just like that. So it'll show 4 thumbnails. And you want to make sure all the photos in here are square, okay, are square. And if there's anything not square, then it's going to have the white space right here. You don't want any white space on mobile, you guys. That's a big no-no. So what I would do is I would remove these photos right here, because they're making the white space go really deep right here. I don't know if you guys see that. So I have to remove those, okay? So let's go ahead and remove those moving GIFs. We'll go ahead and delete them, because if they're square, we can keep them. But if they're like long, it's killing our vibe, you guys. It's making it so it's got all that white space. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove those, and I'll show you how it's gonna look now. We don't want any white space in here, guys. That makes it look really bad. Look how clean this looks now. Look at that. Look how clean that looks, guys. Look how clean that looks. We gotta get rid of that white space. We already got videos down here. We got videos down here, okay? So we don't need that. All right, we got nice photos. And so I hope you guys got a ton of value today with this. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of tie it on in, because I want you guys to get excited for the Facebook ads training when we start building the Facebook ads. We're gonna use the best text, the best videos. I'm gonna show you guys how to set up the targeting correctly, how to set up all the different variations of text, variations of headlines. We're gonna use a few photos, but we're mostly gonna be using videos, okay? Get ready, get excited for that, and give this video a like so far.
Let's recap what we built today. We took two sources of our competitor and an AliExpress link, and we built two different pages with PagePilot. And then we merged them together, and we picked which photos that we liked, which headlines that we liked, and then we definitely set up the buy more, save more variant. So whether we're selling 2 jars, 3 jars, 4 jars, 6 jars, and we set up the pricing so you're doing at least 50% or more, 60%, even up to 70% savings. And then we set up all the different photos inside of the reviews. You guys want to fill that out with different photos of people using the product. And then we set up the bundle offer. So we're complementing our product with a scratch removal cream, a headlight restoration cream. You want to have bundle offers offering a 10% discount. And that's how you turn a winning product page into a high converting product page with high average order value. You guys need to have a high average order value. You want orders over $100, over $150. That's how you are sustainable with running your Facebook ads. Okay, and if you guys are excited for the part 3 training with setting up all of your Facebook ads, your headlines, your text, your different videos, and really setting up the targeting successfully using the AI prompts that I give you, then stay for part 3 and put down below what you learned today, what you're excited about part 3, because I think running Facebook ads is what people really want to know. That's what they love getting coaching for by me. So if you guys want more training, go to my website, digitalecommentor.com. It used to be Millionaire, but now it's Mentor, because I believe I'm a mentor. You know, I teach people mentoring, right? And go there, sign up, see the free trainings. I got a lot of Facebook ads trainings in there. So if you guys are excited to get the part 3, you're going to see some nice Facebook trainings in there already. So I appreciate you guys. Keep building, keep testing, and I'll see you on the next training, everyone. Give this video a like, and I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.